Hello, Hyper. Well, Hyper, if it makes you feel better, I was the same exact way at Petco. I don't know how it's set up at your establishment, but it's it's not exactly easy. You'd hope that yeah, I remember it's not exactly easy. You gotta get in there, and and unless you're on top of them like I am, 24 hours of the day, they're just gonna go wherever they want to go. But again, yeah, I'd be like, can I get in there and clean there? They'd be like, no. We have pledges for that. I know the Critter Nation. I thought it'd be like Petco, how it's kind of built into the store. I know Critter Nation. Before, oh yeah. Yeah, with the wet food. With the wet food. Oh yeah, I know that. It's tough to find a container that's like the same thing at my place. Yes, I do, Spinka. I got 2 new babies. Ruby and Rose. I didn't know you didn't know that. These days here can kind of blend together for me sometimes. Especially with one like yesterday where I'm just popping in and out. Shit, what number is it? It's 202 and 24. Oh, Rosie. They're all right next to me too. Just please, babies, don't be too invested in what I'm doing over here. Millie the scientist, she's like, I swear something was on top of this just yesterday. Millie, we've got to get you a little Indiana Jones explorer hat. You'd be so cute. Hello, Brooklyn Thomas. I see what you said here, Spick. I'm reading through these right now. I hope you're doing better. Honestly, my my place is it's always when you're like listening to a podcast or something and they're talking about like, yeah, your scene and setting really makes a lot of sense. And I'm just like, ugh, I'm such a failure. I gotta clean too. As long as you survive. As long as you survive. I hope you're doing better again. Hello, D loves animals. Yes, I adopted 2 new ones. I've been talking about them. I know if you people who missed me actually adopting them, they're the ones I've been talking about for a long, long time. They kept getting adopted and returned, and then the people at the Petco knew I was very interested, and they finally, it worked out, and now they're here. And I'm sure you know, Millie was the bitey one. Now it's Ruby. We got a. She's so sweet. Hello, Heidi Smith. Yes, they love that. It's my pseudo replacement for like lima beans or whatever. Hi, Lucy. Hello, Lucy. This is Ruby, definitely. She's such a teeny tiny. Yep, that's Ruby. Just like I said. Yeah, I like to think so too. My ego tells me it's just like with the Black Cat Pumpkin. When they used to stop by, they saw how good Noodle was getting it, and they were like, ooh, I want in on that. Okay. Hello, Barbara W4 3KI. Yes, they are part of the business. They have joined our business, which is the scientific term for a group of ferrets. What are you babies into the babies? Babies, are you fucking closers? Are you fucking closers, Lucy? Are you a fucking closer, Lucy? Look at your business. I just have the one cat, Captain Noodle. Yes, it's always, I don't usually comment on this, but it's always really obvious when all of the parents who stumble upon this stream watching with their like 8-year-old kids all check out when I either make a South Park reference or I say, you're a fucking closer, Lucy, you're a fucking closer. And then they come back, Live, laugh, love. Hello, Ruby. Cici, so pretty. I have a picture right over here, actually. She does not get along with the ferrets, and that's to her choosing. The ferrets would be live, laugh, loving it up with her every day. I know I have like hundreds of photos of her, but I have a good one somewhere around here. For you OGs, I can just do this real quick. Oops, wrong button. Oops, wrong button. Do they have rabies or bite? Hello, the girly 5FS. First off, everything bites. I always find that to be a dumb question, even though there are no dumb questions. And no, they don't have rabies. Daddy has rabies. Hi, Noodle. This is Captain Noodle. Hi, sweetness. Oh, I know she doesn't like the camera because she doesn't get it. It's more attention on that than her. You little airplane ears. Oh, yeah. Well, each ferret is different. Lucy, I could give to a 5-year-old, no issues. It's really Millie and Ruby are the only ones that would bite. That's it. That's it. And Millie doesn't even bite anymore after she sees how silly Ruby looks. And that's Noodle waiting for water. I'm giving her that right now. I always recommend automatic feeders and water, like little water fountains for cats. But I went for the cheap side for the water fountain this time, and it's been like a year, so I threw it out, and so we're just doing it the old-fashioned way for a little bit. Would I get another one? Absolutely. It would just be, it'd have to be absolutely. Absolutely. But again, the star's got, you know, I have lots of things to consider. But yeah, like, wouldn't you? I know Birchy wants a little boyfriend. Where are you, Birchy? Oh my God, that's him right back here. I know Birchy. I know Birchy. Jebediah or Hyunjin would be pretty good names. Yes, the only baby boy. Because literally up until the moment I knew the twin girlies were coming home with me, I would always say, the next one's probably going to be a boy. We need a boy. We need a boy. A boy, 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 boy. But it's good because Birchy, it's who is this one right now? Trying to get to the food. You're in the bag. You're a crazy ferret. I think that was Ruby. That was Ruby. I do have an axolotl. That was another one. I guess a fair amount of my animals came about this way. That was another one that when I was working at Petco, they brought it in saying these guys need a home, and that was a thing. You know, a lot of Petcos do. Pretty much all of them do, within reason. And I was like, ooh, I think I know the perfect place for them. Like, you know, don't actually do this. You know, it is a little different nowadays. But I would tell people who would be trying, when I didn't work at Petco, after I worked at Petco, I would tell people who, like, wanted to, you know, like, they couldn't give their guinea pig what they needed. I'd be like, literally put a mask on, like a face mask, walk into a Petco, go to whichever 17-year-old cashier is there, put the guinea pig in a box, in a little container with all of its stuff on the counter, say, there's a guinea pig in here, and then just walk right out the front door. And that is, whoo, don't actually do that. But that is an option. All my animals are listed in the description. Hello, Emmy Hutchinson. Oh, you know what? If you have a giant ball python or like a monitor lizard, definitely do that, because there will be another based 33-year-old out there that'll be like, I could take in a dinosaur. We can make that happen. And speaking of which, that's the ideal world. Because Petcos aren't even allowed to sell animals to people under 18, and it's kind of unfortunate. Even when I was younger, I was like, I want an animal. In a perfect world, it'd be like, you know, a lot of people my age have a dog and a bearded dragon, a cat and a monitor lizard, a bunch of chameleons. There's a lot more options than people really realize. And they pretty much all will go out shopping with you. It's just, it's not not doable. In fact, it's very easily doable.
Babies, I know Daddy, get off the soapbox. Get
in the basket. Get in the fucking basket.
Hi, Lucy. I love you so much. Hi, Cici. Oops.
Who's trying to get under the hole? The tube. Oh no. They're okay. 10 cats. Well, that is a lot. They take up a lot more space than my guys do.
Hi, babies.
Cat dogs. Cat dogs. Look at all these furry cat dogs. I think I know what they want.
He's running. He's running.
Jesus Christ. Where's Ruby? I don't have shoes on, and ferrets like to bite onto things that they can get a grip of, and that usually goes to veins for me. So I gotta be careful. Oh no! The little business is trying to get me.
Over here.
Look at this little society. Look at that little business. Boy, Christ. Alright, we'll do it on this side. Hello, Lucy. Hello, Cici. Hello, Millie. Hello, Birchy. Hello, Ruby and Rose. Oh, Christ. Okay. Alright, you little refugees.
Get the freaky giggy.
Well, if I had to put the water in there.
We mean refugees.
Oh no, what are they plotting? Business meeting! Yes, let's go. And don't forget, Lucy's the CEO. Oh yeah, I agree. I noticed Hyper changed their thingy. It is a cute doggy. So, who would be the secretario? You know, that'd honestly probably be Birchy would be the secretary. Cici's the VP. The babies are they're the security, the twins. The twins are the security at the desk.
Like Tweedledee and Tweedledum is like, wait. Who's in the biscuit? Keep that voice in the biscuit.
This is Birchy. Hi, Ruby. Oh, that's Rosy. Yes. Hello, sure. No, Ruby has too much of a personality to be the usual customer, usual NPC. The interns makes a lot of sense. That's probably it. No, they weren't here at all yesterday, I believe. We're all just our own cute little society.
It's a baby little society.
Ooh, Ruby would probably be the Joker.
Would be a little joker in this society.
No, actually be Millie would be the Joker. 100% Millie would be the Joker. Millie, are you a little Joaquin Phoenix? We've got to get you a little Indiana Jones hat. Hi, sweetness. Birchy, you can hang out with Daddy. Hi, big boy. Oops. Is it plugged in? Ooh, Daddy don't make buckets. He's like, I'm Pete, I need Gatorade and pineapples. Somebody please. What are you doing, stepbro? Daddy gave us 2 bits for a reason. He's like the British guy in Love Actually. If only they didn't take his bullshit. I recommend it's a good one. Christmas all around you. Noodle! Noodle hit the deck. Noodle was just Daddy being a goofball. I feel it in my soul. Love Actually isn't one of those movies that fits into a genre. It's like Home Alone, stuff like that. It's just kind of, it exists, and it's definitely something I would recommend partaking in. You could be a fan of anything, you'll probably get something out of Love Actually. at the little dance those two do, or those do-do-do-doos are doing. That's gotta be Ruby. She likes the crinkly ice cream. No, that's probably Rose.
See?
Who knows these? Same. Millie, incoming.
Sweet.
Yes! They love that. Millie and Cici, oh my god, that live highlight of Cici looking at it coming in. Sometimes they're joy spazzies, they're jazzies. They happen too quick for the frame rate to truly reveal how cute it is. Till next time, Pika. Oh, and if you all noticed, Pop a wheelie. Ooh, excuse me. Well, yeah, that makes sense with the rear-wheel drive, the rear. I ain't no doctor, but I think when it comes to cars, it's more about keeping all four of the wheels on the ground. You know, that's one of those things I wanted to be into growing up, because Radio Shack made like a big deal about it, but then at any Radio Shack you went to, they didn't have it. Good. I'm glad they went out of business. Fuck them.
Baby, they do a business. Ain't that the tooth? You know, I was going through my collars the other day too, trying to figure out which one is gonna be for which. Lucy, I feel like Lucy needs a new one. I don't know if they even still sell these ones at Petco. So this one's Lucy's. I know what the rose you think. This one's Cici's. Although I keep trying to make it cute on her, but for some reason, I don't know. You'd think the little black pom-pom would do it, but for some reason, I don't know. And then Millie got the little bow tie. I thought that was super cute for her. And then I was going to give this one to the twins because they're the two same ones. We will figure it out. Oh, and I did take all the bells off of them. As cute as it is, they're not necessary. What's necessary is them being breakaway and them being at least 6 inches around. And then even that, these are only cosmetic. Like what matters when it comes to fitting is the harnesses. And those I have no issue with.
Millie? Keep it together, Millie.
Bless you. Millie, I'm starting to think you're doing this for attention and not actually getting stuck. No, she's definitely getting stuck.
Daddy, I want more.
That's where I would insert a David Carradine joke, but we're gonna be classier than that tonight. And David Carradine is not the same person as Bill Nye, so that's oops. Not Bill Nye the Science Guy, Bill Nye the actor in Love Actually. I'm just making sure you're all paying attention.
Daddy, you joke, but you gotta remember, we can't swipe away. We got to listen to every word. Okay.
Daddy's losing it. I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. We'll be back.